Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destinations to Travel, coming to you live today from Disney's Animal Kingdom. As Patty points out, we are looking at Divine, one of our favorite original characters here at Walt Disney World. It's funny because I feel like I do these videos here at Animal Kingdom at different times, and yet always seem to be here right when Divine comes out. Oh, if you really get the right angle, you cannot see her in there. She just disappears. So hey everyone. Like I said, we're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's been a little while. I believe this is actually our first trip here this year. So, been at least a few months since our last time out here at Animal Kingdom. Not a whole lot new to talk about, but there was some news that just broke yesterday regarding this park. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But really, just wanted to take a walk around the park today. I will give you a heads up. It has been rainy today. It has been not the greatest weather day. Temperature-wise, it's very nice. It's like the mid-70s. But a rainy day, as you can see the clouds here over the Tree of Life. So there's a chance we get rained out. But as of right now, everything seems to be clear enough. As we make our way into the park here, I will point out, you can see our socials scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Oh, Patty says better than the 4 inches of snow we're getting in Michigan. Yeah, that's true. I will take this, especially since it hasn't been like raining a lot lately. So just one day of rain, that's fine. We can deal with it. All right, and as we approach the Tree of Life here, I will mention, like I said, there was some news yesterday. A few interesting things about Walt Disney World. Specifically for Animal Kingdom, we learned that June 10th, we will have a celebration of, starting June 10th, I should say, there'll be a celebration of the 30th anniversary of The Lion King, which makes me feel old. But yeah, this year is the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. So there will be some special food, which we haven't seen just yet. They just told us it's coming. There's going to be some special merchandise. Again, haven't seen it yet. And there will be some special character meet and greets. Guests will be able to meet Timon and Rafiki over in Rafiki's Planet Watch. So we'll definitely be out here. It runs from June 10th to September 6th. So if you're coming out during the summer, the second half of the summer, I suppose, you can celebrate the 30th anniversary of The Lion King here. Hey, Steven. So yeah, that's all the news for Animal Kingdom. There was some more exciting stuff. We are going to get a drone show over in Disney Springs, and that starts in May, I want to say. I'm not sure of all the dates off the top of my head, but we'll have a nighttime drone show in Disney Springs starting in May. Steven says he's excited for the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. Of course, I went over to the Bambi Fab 50 statue here. Lion King ones would be over there. But we're going to head to the left here to start our loop around the park. But yeah, so we're going to have a drone show at Disney Springs. There's going to be some Inside Out fun over at Disney's Hollywood Studios with with Inside Out 2 coming out soon. I believe there was some other news, but that's all that stands out to me right now. So, well, yeah, we will talk more about those other offerings as we, those of you who've been watching for a while, we do these live streams once a week, just about. So we'll get out to Disney Springs. We'll talk more about the show then. We'll get out to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we'll be everywhere. Hi, Joanna. But again, here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, starting June 10th, running through September 6th, we'll be celebrating the 30th anniversary of The Lion King. Some character meet and greets, special food, and merchandise. And of course, you got the Festival of the Lion King show in the back of the park as well. So, good way to celebrate. Speaking of the Lion King, still have this Hakuna Matata photo op up here. I am going to try and move a little bit more quickly through the park today than we normally do, again, just to try and avoid the rain that I'm sure will be coming back at some point soon. Passing by Tiffin's and Nomad Lounge. Still have not tried Nomad Lounge. I have eaten at Tiffin's, have not tried Nomad Lounge, and I know so many people love it, so it's on my list. If you're looking for a quick bite here at Animal Kingdom. Not a quick service per se, but also not like a full table service experience, I guess. Kind of an in-between. I think the word to describe that is probably lounge. It's probably, aptly named. All right, we're going to cross over into Pandora. Oh, Gary says rain looks okay for now. That's good. Thank you, Gary. Assuming you are talking about the weather report and not just like what it looks like here right now. Because yes, right now it is not raining. I did check wait times on my way in, and they were surprisingly not very high. We are in the midst of spring break here, so it is a busy time of year if you're planning to visit. Okay, Gary does confirm, check the weather report. Thank you. Good to know. Maybe we don't have to rush as much as I anticipated. But yeah, again, not as busy as I expected it to be today. We did have a 90-minute wait for Flight of Passage. And that was the longest in the park, so that's not bad. 90 minutes is pretty standard for Flight of Passage. And let's see what River Journey looks like. A 45-minute wait. So that's actually even a little bit lower than what we would normally see. Typically, I'll see it around an hour. And by the way, if you are visiting Animal Kingdom and you haven't done these attractions, if you see wait times like this, absolutely jump on them. 45 minutes and 90 minutes, no question. Because you're not going to see them much shorter than that unless you are either rope dropping the park, so getting here as soon as they open, or if you're jumping on late at night. Well, not late at night, but late in the park's operating hours, because Animal Kingdom does not stay open as late as the other parks. Oh, it does look like the wait time has gone up for Flight of Passage. Looks like it is posted at 105 now, 105 minutes. So still, I mean, that's right around what it normally is. Not much of a difference. So spring break crowds not really affecting. Again, the weather is probably playing a role in this today. It is definitely not the nicest day out. So guests might be either getting a late start or maybe choosing just not to do the parks today. Because it has been busy in recent weeks. We did Epcot this past Sunday, and it was busy. It wasn't crazy, but it was busy. There you go. Steven is a fan of Flight of Passage. I don't know anyone that has done Flight of Passage and isn't a fan of it. It is a really incredible attraction. And you don't have to be a fan of the Avatar films to enjoy it, because I'm not. So, to put it simply, I have not seen the second one, and I have not stayed awake for the first one. So, but the land here in Animal Kingdom and the attraction, Flight of Passage, absolutely spectacular, as is Satuli Canteen, the quick service restaurant here. One of my favorite places to eat in Animal Kingdom. And I keep saying this, every time we're in here, I need to come back and do a video at night. And I just haven't done it yet. I just haven't had the opportunity to come out at night. But if you haven't seen Pandora after the sun goes down, it is beautiful. So I'll work on that. I will try and get out here at night at some point soon. There you go, Joanna, on board with Flight of Passage. Whoop. And Jamie as well. Yeah, it's a really impressive attraction. And just look how beautiful this land is. I'm just always blown away with all the detail of Pandora, down to the sound design as well. It just, you don't have your typical background music loop like you would in just about every other theme park land. Here it is just the sounds of Pandora, and it's really, really well done. Jamie also says Pandora is so cool at night. John says that bridge always reminds me of Groot. There you go. Now we have Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over in Epcot. I think it deserves its own land. Okay. Closest thing to that would be if you haven't been out to Disneyland in California. At Disney California Adventure, there is Avengers Campus. So if you're a big Marvel fan, maybe you come out to Walt Disney World and you're wondering why there's no Marvel land here, it's because they only have it out in California. Well, as far as the domestic parks are concerned. They are also Disneyland Paris and Hong Kong. Yeah, and I am a huge Marvel fan, and Avengers Campus is just incredible. As we exit Pandora, you're just going to hear these sounds of Pandora kind of fade out. We make our way back into the park. Along with the squeaking of my shoes. Again, it's a rainy day here. So I talked about the celebration, the 30th anniversary of The Lion King coming, again, June 10th to September 6th. Rafiki and Timon will be meeting guests over in Rafiki's Planet Watch. Now, presumably, that means they will no longer be on the flotillas that would float by here and out into the middle of the park and all around the waterways. So it'll be interesting to see, are the flotillas kind of moving away, or are they going to replace those characters, or just use the other characters that go out on the flotillas more often, like Launchpad McQuack? We see Goofy and Pluto. Who else do we see? Oh, Pocahontas with Miko we'll see out there sometimes. So we'll see if that makes any changes to the flotillas in the future. Sounds like there's actually some construction going on over there right now. And I'm not even sure what that would be. Sounds like there's some work being done. Always changes happening at Walt Disney World. As we leave Pandora, we are heading into Africa. Oh, and one thing we should mention too, because this news just came out this week, Disney announced the next class of Disney Legends that will be honored at, what are they even calling it now? It's not D23 Expo anymore. It's D23, the Ultimate Fan Experience, something like that. So the new class of Disney Legends will include none other than former Walt Disney Imagineer Joe Rohde. And if you don't know who that is, he is the Imagineer who was responsible for so much of what Disney's Animal Kingdom is. All the theming, the storytelling. I can't say all. I mean, obviously he had a team working with him, but brilliant Imagineer. And so much of this park came from his mind. So really cool to see him selected as a Disney legend. There you go. Steven says, my favorite Imagineer. Yeah, he's definitely a lot of people's favorite. He was one who was more out in the public eye more often. I was always happy to talk about Disney's Animal Kingdom here. There you go. Joanna says, such a great class this year. Off the top of my head, the only name that's coming to mind is Angela Bassett. So I know she was also chosen as well. Oh man, it's going to bother me now. If you have the other names, go ahead and drop them in the comments. But I know there were a lot of other great additions to Disney Legends. Oh, I should mention too, I talked about the Festival of the Lion King show, which you can watch to celebrate the 30th anniversary coming up. You can see multiple show times here. I've never tried to live stream in there. I don't think it would hold up all that well, just because anytime we try and do indoor attractions, it tends to cut out. But maybe a recorded video we can put up on our YouTube. That way, if you can't get out to Animal Kingdom and you just want to enjoy some of the festivities here, you can always watch the show. Let's head into Harambe here. Let's see what the wait time looks like for Kilimanjaro Safari back here. Like I said, wait times were not very high for spring break. Actually, even just walking through here right now, you can tell it doesn't feel as crowded. And I think the weather has a lot to do with that today. You can see how gray it is. But as long as the rain holds up, it's actually a pretty nice day out. Can't tell. Does it say 30 minutes? That's not bad at all. Yeah, it is a 30-minute wait for Kilimanjaro Safaris. not bad at all. Pretty good wait time for the safari. And then I mentioned earlier Rafiki Planet Watch. This is again where you'll be able to meet Rafiki and Timon starting June 10th. And you get over there right here. This is where you'll pick up the train. And then once you are done meeting Rafiki and Timon, you can also take the art lessons and draw those characters. Or I believe it just said characters from The Lion King. Not sure which characters. They'll vary by time and day. But if you've never done that, that's a very fun experience. Oh, that is another one. Thank you, Joanna. Miley Cyrus, yes, also chosen as a Disney legend. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't recognize this music that's being played here right now. We have a live musician. I don't know the name of the instrument he's playing, but he is playing live right here. Always cool to see the live entertainment back, especially here in Disney's Animal Kingdom. This park does it as well as any other park. Nice singing too. That's awesome. So aside from like the like actual show that they do over in the middle of Harambe and the Merry Menagerie out in Discovery Island during the holidays, I can't remember seeing a live musician play like that. That's really cool. It's really good too. That instrument looked entirely too complicated for me. By the way, I always point this out. You'll see guests like we saw at the beginning of this video today. You see guests crowding up at the front of the park all the time to get their photo with the Tree of Life. Plenty of great spots to do so back here. Hi, Jenny. She says I'm at her favorite places. Places plural, as in like just what, Harambe and the back of Animal Kingdom, or do you just mean Animal Kingdom in general? Yeah, Joanna, this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier. So weird in 2020 when there was no street entertainment, and actually even beyond 2020, I believe. Went into 2021 a little bit, and yeah, it took a while for the live entertainment to come back, and it is so nice to see. Now I just need more of it back at Disney's Hollywood Studios, because you're seeing the characters a lot, but I wish we could get the like the Sunset Boulevard streetmosphere back a little bit more. But yeah, it is really nice to see here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We've seen plenty of it at Magic Kingdom as well. I don't know if we've seen them in any of our live streams in recent years, but the Jameters are back at Epcot as well. There we go. Jenny says, all of Animal Kingdom, every area there. Yeah, I agree. I love this park, and it's funny. I think it is the park that I come to the least. And I don't even really have any reason for it. I guess it's just, I'm going out for a specific attraction or something, and none of the ones here really draw me in all that often. But No, I do. I really love this park. Just it's a nice park to walk around. There's a lot of good food and drinks here. There's a 12-foot tall bird named Kevin who we're coming up on here. So that's another drawing point. Totally guessed on her height, by the way. I don't know, 12 feet. Seems about right. There's Kevin.
Kevin, you look so tuck it in. Oh, you're so cute.
Kind of like Kevin.
Kevin, you're so cute.
She looks all over the place. You know, you can't get that in fine. You get this, okay? If you eat, you will send to her.
You work it, Kevin.
Kevin?
Work.
Mom, it's hard work. I'll wait for the picture.
Love Kevin. One of the coolest meet and greets. I mean, that's what we're seeing a lot in this park today because we started off looking at Divine, which is one of my favorite character meet and greets. And then Kevin, just another really unique, really cool character. I'm just noticing, it's funny how often I'm in these parks and just seeing, you know, this area that I have never stepped in before. This temple being restored as part of the Project de Culture International. Yeah. It's just, I don't even know what you call this. I almost said gazebo, but it's like way too fancy to just be a gazebo. Food is leaking from the ceiling. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about Animal Kingdom is there's just so many details, great photo spots, and just an amazingly beautiful park. Let me catch up on a few comments here. As Jamie says, there's so much to do in Animal Kingdom. There really is. There are a lot of attractions. You know, we talked about the 2 Avatar attractions, Kilimanjaro Safari, Expedition Everest, Dinosaur, which we will talk a little bit more about as we get over there. So some of my favorite attractions are here. I don't know what it is that it's rare that I come out here. Joanna says, I have run a 50-yard dash to see Kevin. Love her. Yeah, Kevin does move quite a bit, so it can be kind of hard to find Kevin. So when you see her, you got to take advantage of the opportunity. And you can see Disney PhotoPass photographer. This is a cool spot for a photo here. Jamie says, love Kevin. Steven, Kevin is awesome. Yeah, everybody loves Kevin. Like I said, just a really cool, different meet and greet. You can hear the PhotoPass photographer setting them up for a magic shot, which you feel pretty foolish when you are taking it, but when you get it in your My Disney Experience app, it's really cool. You're always looking at some sort of character or something like that. And I can hear the flotilla out there with the drummers going right now, so let's see if we can get a look at them before they move on. Oh, it looks like they're going away. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of them. off in the distance there. There they go. There's another example of live music that I totally forgot about. Jenny, let's see. I am happy about Zootopia, but I'm very sad about its stuff to be a bug. Steven says Aladar is cool, the dinosaur. Joanna says, I was hoping for Zootopia in Dino Land. Well, there's still time. We don't know. And there's Shannon, the exact opposite of Jenny's sentiments there. Shannon, not the biggest Animal Kingdom fan. Ooh, it is a cooler day, so you'll see the monkeys a little bit more active today. I see conversations going on about the future of dinosaur. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get over there. I will bring that up. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring your comments. By the way, I did see it was only a 5-minute wait for Kali River Rapids as I was coming in here. That's because it is rainy and wet and not very hot. So, not going to see a very long wait for a ride that gets you soaked. Shannon loves going to Animal Kingdom with me. I will say, in the summer, to defend Shannon a little bit, for whatever reason, it's just the atmosphere. It might all be a mental thing. I don't know, but this park is 10 to 20 degrees warmer than every other park at Walt Disney World. So if you're visiting in the summer, just be prepared for some heat. As you should assume with Florida anyway, but I've never seen them go down the ladder over here. Can you see them right over here? Oh, there's a good idea from Joanna. I would like to see Kali rethemed as Raya. Raya and the Last Dragon, the movie that came out a few years ago now, right? Jeez, what was that, like 2021? Good movie, though. You can watch that on Disney+. That would be a really cool idea to see back there. I know Disney fans can be divided in terms of, do you want characters and movies added to some of these original themed areas, but I think that one fits. I think that would be pretty cool. Steven says Tiana's Bayou Adventure will get you soaked. How do you know, Steven? Have you seen Into the Future? I mean, you're probably right. It was Splash Mountain, so it will probably still get you soaked. Oh, Jamie, Animal Kingdom has the best snacks. It's hard to 100% agree with that when Epcot exists, but you're not entirely wrong. There's a lot of good food in this park, for sure. All right, let's keep moving here. We pass by Asia, head towards Expedition Everest, which I guess is still technically part of Asia, but different area. Hear the screams coming from Expedition Everest already. All right, couple snack takes here. The churros at Nomad Lounge are the best. Jenny, you missed it when I said I am yet to have eaten at Nomad Lounge. I'm not gone there yet. And then Jess says the best soft serve ice cream on property is at Animal Kingdom. Had to line it up. Yeah, to me, soft serve is soft serve, but can't go wrong with soft serve ice cream, though. That's a deal, Jenny. We can do that. Go to Nomad Lounge. And then immediately after, ride Expedition Everest. Probably not the best idea. Also, we'll bring Shannon. We'll make her come out to this park. Ooh, Jamie says the best corn on the cob is at Harambe Market. I feel like there's not often a lot of competition for that. Right now there is over at Epcot. There's the street corn that I haven't tried yet, but I haven't tried the corn on the cob at Harambe Market either, and maybe I should do that. I do need to try more like snacks in this park for sure, because I tend to, I'm usually getting a full meal either at Satu'li Canteen or at Flame Tree Barbecue. So yeah, I know there's a lot of other sort of smaller bite options. Also, a lot of good options for adult beverages here, too. Got the Thirsty River bar over here. You've got the park-specific beers over in Pandora. There's another park-specific beer specifically for Animal Kingdom. It's the Safari Amber, which is very good. There's a lot of good options there. We had a 50-minute wait for Expedition Everest, so that I think has gone up since I came in. Probably not much, but again, especially if you're visiting this time of year, if you see Expedition Everest under an hour, yeah, you're gonna take advantage of that. Oh, Joanna says, I think I had a pork fried rice there. That was fantastic. Yeah, I'm on board for that. That sounds good. And then Jamie says I'll have to try that at Epcot. I assume talking about the street corn. But yeah, that has looked really good. I just haven't tried it. Here we go. Let's take a look at some of the wait times right now. Whoa, that dropped. 55 minutes for Flight of Passage. Wow. Expedition Everest 50 minutes, Dinosaur 10 minutes. Tough to be a Bug 10 minutes. Navi River Journey is 40. And Kilimanjaro Safari is down to 20. Oh, jumped up to 25 as I zoomed in on that. But yeah, so the wait times here are not very long at all right now. 50 minutes for Flight of Passage is crazy. Let's come over and get a good look at Everest. Hi, Jack. Yeah, I'm with you, Jenny. I could absolutely ride the safari all day, especially on a day like this where it's cooler and it's not, the sun's not beating down on everyone. The animals are going to be more active. Yeah. And that, to me, I think, there's so many great attractions here, but to me, Kilimanjaro Safari is the quintessential Animal Kingdom attraction. If you're going to come here and do one ride, to get the vibe of the park, that's the one to do. Oh, there goes the drummers on the flotilla again. Looks like they're just doing a loop around over there. Oh, wait, now they're turning. Maybe they're coming right our way. There you go. Expedition Everest reminds me of the Matterhorn bobsled, says Steven. So there's somebody who's been to Disneyland. Jack says, looks like Connecticut, just about 50 degrees colder. And drummer's coming right this way. Yeah, it is actually, aside from the clouds and the rain that I'm sure is coming back sometime soon, it is actually a very nice day out. It's probably low 70s, mid to low 70s. Joanna says, remember when the animals weren't in their normal spots because of the heat? I feel like that happens, in the summer, just like on a daily basis. You'll go through an area where you're supposed to see some of the animals and they won't be there because it's just too hot for them. Jack says, don't know how you can handle the temperatures. A lot of time during the summer, it's too hot today. I'm going to stay inside. Then there's also things like Kali River Rapids that help a lot too. But if you are planning a trip for the summer, sunscreen and drink plenty of water and take breaks. I know it's tempting to run around constantly to get to every attraction. Take some breaks. Get into some of those attractions, some of those stores, restaurants, anywhere we can get out of the sun into some air conditioning. But yeah, just pace yourself and drink lots of water. I'm going to head into Dino Land next. This will bring up the conversation we got into a little bit earlier. Yes, there's a lot of talk, especially in recent weeks, about Dinosaur and this area leaving the park fairly soon. There's talk of a new area that Disney actually brought this up themselves. No official announcement as to whether or not this stuff is happening, but I want to say it was called Tropical Americas, something along those lines. That will be anchored by an Indiana Jones attraction, presumably much like the one in Disneyland, which, by the way, is incredible. It's one of my favorite attractions anywhere, but Dinosaur is also one of my favorite attractions. And they are what we call sister attractions. They are the same ride vehicle, same system, so very similar attractions. So yeah, all of this area, and the writing was kind of on the wall when Primeval Whirl was taken down a few years ago, and this area is still unused back here. But yeah, there is talk about this whole area being taken over by a new themed land, again anchored by an Indiana Jones attraction, which, yeah, I would be excited for. But as soon as they tell me when Dinosaur is going to be closing, I will absolutely be here to ride it several more times before it is gone. Let's pop over there. We did see Dinosaur was 10 minutes. We're not going to go on it today just because you won't see anything if I try to live stream in there. One, the stream will cut out, and two, I've tried to record video. Actually, I think I still have recorded video. that we wanted to share with you guys, but it's pretty much nothing. It is a very difficult attraction to record video on. So again, this area would be replaced with, again, I want to say Tropical America's theme area. I think that was the terminology they used. Of course, this was all just what we call blue sky talk during a presentation from Josh D'Amaro, the head of Disney Parks. Parks and Experiences, I believe is what it's called now. There you go. Jack says, do not get rid of that ride. Yeah, I love it. I love Dinosaur for sure. But again, if you have not done the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland, it is really, really good. So Disney has a way of, when they remove things, they replace it with something better. So it's hard to be too upset about it, but do love Dinosaur for sure. And again, none of this is official yet. We don't really know. There's just been, there was that talk of it a long time ago, and rumors have been circulating in recent weeks. And I believe, early August, we've got D23, the Ultimate Fan Experience. So we'll probably hear some more about it then. Jack, that is a great question. How do I get in touch with you guys for traveling? Well, let me go ahead and put the website up there, d2travel.com, or you can send us an email at info@d2travel.com, info@d2travel.com, and we can start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation, or so many other types of vacations as well. And of course, you can see our socials scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. We do these live streams once a week on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We'll keep you up to date on everything going on at Walt Disney World. Bringing some additional content, especially on our YouTube channel. We've got room tours from some of the Walt Disney World Resort hotels. We've got some ambiance videos, like a sunset over Bay Lake. Or no, a sunset over Seven Seas Lagoon. Sunrise over... No, maybe I have that backwards now. I can't remember. I think the sunrise is Seven Seas Lagoon. And sunset is over Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon. One of them was from the Polynesian. Another one was from Grand Floridian. So those are both on there. Lots of other fun videos we have from stuff in the parks as well. So again, check us out on YouTube. Jack says, be right back, going to the website. Yeah, it's another good thing about these live streams too, is if you do miss a live stream, you can always watch the playbacks as well. They remain up on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can always go back. It's actually been quite a while now. I think we're going on like 6 years we've been doing these. So it'll be interesting to go back and revisit what the parks looked like 6 years ago, because it's different for sure, especially over at Epcot. Lots of changes there. All right, we are going to head back up to Discovery Island, the view of the Tree of Life, to wrap up today's video. So if you have any last minute questions or comments, feel free to drop them in there. Let's see our crocodile friend here. Let's see you're in there. The music from the Boneyard is loud today. fun little play area for younger guests. Hi, Rafiq. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Apologies if I did not. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, we are about to wrap up today's live stream. We're going to head up to the Tree of Life here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. But if you have any questions or comments, drop them in there. Oh, wow. What is your favorite activity to do? Good question from Steven. Favorite activity in Disney's Animal Kingdom? I mean, my cheat code answer is the same for every park. It's eat. The parks all have some great food, really good options across all the parks and all the hotels. So just Walt Disney World in general, my favorite thing to do is eat. Jack asked, do I do the travel part or others? We have a team of incredible agents that can set you up with your Walt Disney World Resort vacation to the point where, you know, I'm somebody who's here in the parks all the time. I still go through a Destinations and Travel agent to plan my trips. We did a trip to Disneyland last year. Went through one of our agents to handle all of that. I had family visiting late last year as well. We used a Destinations and Travel agent for that. So the agents do such amazing work. And if I'm being honest, it's not easy to plan a Walt Disney World Resort vacation these days. So let them handle all the stressful parts of that for you. And it's at no additional cost to you, too. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Rafiq, no, this is Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. We do have live streams from out in Disneyland as well. I believe the most recent one was a couple weeks ago. We did what is going on in there at California Adventure right now? It's their Food and Wine, right? I think their Food and Wine just kicked off a couple weeks ago. So we live streamed that, so you can always check that out in our previous videos. Joanna says they have great agents. I'm friends with several. Yeah, our agents are fantastic. Yeah, and yeah, you're 100% right, Jack. I do the fun stuff. I have the easy job. Just walk around the parks. All right, here we are back at the front of the park at the Tree of Life. So thank you again, everyone, for joining me for a walk around Disney's Animal Kingdom today. Hope you enjoyed getting some Disney magic into your day, even if it was a gray, overcast day here. Jamie says you have an awesome job. No argument coming from me on that one. No question. Again, you can see the website on the screen there, d2travel.com, or you can send us an email at info@d2travel.com. We can start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation for you today. You can see all of our socials scrolling across the bottom of your screen: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe on YouTube, ring that bell so you get notifications for our next live stream. We do these roughly once a week. We get out to all sorts of fun places, parks, hotels, everything in between. And again, I'll say it one more time before we wrap up today. June 10th to September 6th, Disney's Animal Kingdom will be celebrating the 30th anniversary of The Lion King with special character meet and greets, special food, special merchandise. So we'll definitely be out here to share that with you if you're not coming out to see it for yourself. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I will see you real soon. Bye.